What's good, everyone? It's your boy Nazi with another video for the channel. Welcome back to DMV Sports Zone. Oh my gosh, it has been a minute. Hair change, suit change, everything changed. What's good, everyone? I'm here with my boy Abdullah. This is my first time on since the official move of Josh Harris acquiring the Washington Commanders. It is elation, elation, elation. We're all excited. We're all happy. And I'm happy. I don't know if you can tell. I'm happy. And we're here to wrap up day number 3 of training camp for our Washington Commanders. A lot of things went on today. I think one of the big things that went on today was Kevin Durant, snake himself. I mean, the DMV born and bred basketball legend himself came to training camp, and we've never seen this before. So, Abdullah, I mean, what are your thoughts on that? Like, what does that say about the training camp experience right now?
It just goes to show that fans are really back. Kevin Durant said it himself that that's his first time ever coming to training camp in the Ashburn area. So that's awesome to see. And hopefully more fans. Hopefully one day Matthew McConaughey, he's a big Washington fan. He'll come down. That would be awesome. But it's just good to see, man. The fan base is back. This is the going back to Dan, like him selling has been a move that all fans unanimously wanted. I couldn't find anyone that was like a Dan Snyder fan. I literally couldn't. So again, I just can't wait, bro. Now it's just focusing on football like a fan told Ron Rivera. No more BS. It's just straight
Mm-mm.
X's and O's.
Yeah, I agree, bro. And I mean, we saw KD. We've been seeing Josh Harris out there at practice. Like we talked about this off camera, but when's the last time we've seen our owner actually out there mingling with the fans? A guy that's probably worth $5-6 billion, but seems just like an everyday person. Like, what does that say about like the ownership that we brought here in DC?
It just shows that like he is one of us. He doesn't think that he's highly of us. He doesn't put his ego in front of everybody, man. That's awesome. You want to own it like that, laid back owner. I mean, the dude like the day of he bought the team, he bought everyone in that DC was the bullpen area like beer. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy, dude. That's your first move and just hyping up the crowd, high fiving fans, talking about how he wants this organization to be back to winning and just having a great fan base. I'm hyped, man. As a young fan, I never thought this day would come. And this guy, it just looks like he's the right man to take us to the fourth Super Bowl. So
Yeah, that's why I always smile on here because I know I can't count the number of times, bro. After games, you were like, bro, if Dan
no,
said,
hold on. Before
and I
you
shut
were
you
the
down. I
one,
shut you down.
you were
No,
the
I remember.
one, you were the one saying,
I know.
no,
I know.
it's not
I
gonna
shut you
happen.
down.
What's the point of talking about it? You gotta
Yeah,
own it up. You gotta own it up. If I
I,
could,
I, I did.
probably was wrong about
When
Dan.
we
Not
reacted in, I think it was May when the official news came out that Dan was selling. I think I did say, my bad, bro. My bad. You were right. I was wrong.
second time's the charm,
And
though.
this
Yeah.
is second. I guess if you want, I'll say it again. I was wrong. I thought this man's would pass it down to his son, and then his son pass it down to his son, and then it would be a family thing. But I mean, once you see that 6 billion number, it's a wrap. And the lack of success that we've had, it's a wrap. And how much people despise you in the DMV, it's a wrap. So yeah, I mean, you're right, and I'm happy you're right, bro. I'm actually through the moon, bro. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, happy that you are right and I am wrong because we no longer have the worst owner in sports, bro. So with that being said, I do want to talk about some players that we saw out there on the field. Chase Young, here we go again with the hype, bro. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I've had so many different video ideas in my head about what to make, but this is going back even before training camp, or maybe it was before training camp. But the workout video, bro, Abdullah, what did I say at the beginning of this when you joined the channel, bro, like a couple years back? You know what I said? I said, bro, I can't stand workout videos, bro, because they don't mean a F, bro, an F. They don't mean anything. I don't care, bro. I want to see production on the field. Um, and Chase does look good, right, out there on the field. Um, you expecting big things out of him? Are we on the hype train again?
Uh, first 8 games, that's all I'm giving him. If he really hasn't shown anything even remote close to that rookie year that he had, gotta trade him. It sucks to say it because for me to say because
But what value are you gonna get for him though?
I don't know, but you rather trade him than let him walk.
True.
So
Probably.
you
You
know,
know.
I don't know. And plus,
Yeah.
the guy they drafted from Clemson, KJ Henry, is that his
Yeah.
name? The
KJ Henry.
rookie.
Yep.
That could
Yep.
be a guy that could surprisingly like if KJ Henry is playing better than Chase Young, and we're at week 8. That's you gotta be like, yo, pack your bags.
Yeah. KJ Henry, his dad grew up a Redskins fan. Shout out to him. But yeah, I mean, bro, I'm just so off the hype train, bro. I'm just so off the hype. I need to see production first out of Chase Young. I need to see what he does. Bro, we have the Arizona Cardinals week 1, bro, without Kyler Murray. Okay. Colt McCoy, I think, is their starting quarterback. I want to see Chase Young do something. That's arguably going to be like right now, a lot of people are projecting the Cardinals to be the worst team in football this year, bro. And if Chase Young does nothing, that's a red flag, another red flag on his resume. If he continues to do nothing, I mean, that's only going to mean an end for his time here in DC because it's put up or shut up time now for Chase, right? This is a contract year.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't produce this year,
oh yeah,
don't let the door hit you, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. There's no brace, so that's something to talk about. He doesn't have a brace.
True.
It looks like
he did.
Go ahead.
He also got right past Charles Leno. Another thing, this is another thing that frustrates me on top of the workout video. Is that saying much? Is that saying much? That this man's got past Charles Leno? I think I've been one of the
99% of the defensive ends in the NFL.
I mean, like he's average. He's an average left tackle, but I've been on this channel many times talking about how I'm not confident in our offensive line, starting with Charles Leno. I think we could replace him. I know he's a fan favorite with all the stuff he does off the field, rightfully so. But in terms of player, like production-wise, I guess he's been a stabilizing force at left tackle. But I mean, you could be stabilizing and be meh. So I mean, I guess he's better than Cornelius Lucas. But yes, sir. Shout out to the Ball Boys for joining. It has been a while. But
a guy like Trent Williams would have been nice instead of Charles Leno, you know?
True, yeah. Well, what did we give up for him in that trade package again?
Ben St. Juste and what was the other third?
Well, it was what we didn't know. It was a 5th round pick, right? 5th round pick that year. Remember, it wasn't a 3rd round pick of that like upcoming year.
Oh,
it was a 5th round pick of that year, and then a 3rd round pick of the next year. And those picks are worth less because they're not of the same year, right? Like everybody's done Madden simulation, all like they're not worth as much. So bag of chips, bro. Yeah. I mean, Benjamin St. Juste could be a player for us, though. I like Benjamin St. Juste. I think I talked about that before. He just needs to stop being too handsy.
Going back to the offensive line, I think that's a really big concern because Sam is a rookie. I mean, not a rookie. He's young. So going into his first year as a full-time starter, you got to protect him. And we got Wiley, Sadiq Charles, Nick Gates. I mean,
Wiley's another guy, bro.
They paid
another guy. They did pay him, but the Chiefs didn't want him. He had a good postseason, but bro, did you watch the? I heard on the quarterback documentary, Patrick Mahomes was one of the 3 quarterbacks they covered, right? And there was a clip of I forgot who. It was a defensive lineman just running right past Andrew Wiley, bro.
Oh, it was Cosby, probably, right? I'm assuming.
No. I mean, against the Chiefs, the defensive lineman ran right past Andrew Wiley, like in game, and I mean.
I think it's Max Crosby, not Cosby. Sorry, Max.
Oh, Crosby. It might have been Crosby. Yeah, you're right. That does sound familiar. Yeah.
So, but knowing Eric Bieniemy, I mean, maybe he can find a way to shuffle this offensive line and be like, okay, this might be hot garbage, but let me see how it looks. You know.
Yeah. No, that's fair. A big piece of news from this week: Andrew Norwell got released. And I know, a lot of us expected the move, but training camp thus far, left guard position competition. I heard Chris Paul did some good things. We have Sadiq Charles still out there. Still, this is what 4th year going into his 4th year.
I think Sadiq was here when I think it was 2020.
Yeah, he got drafted. 2020. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you have thoughts on that competition? Who's gonna win out?
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I generally obviously I don't really have a preference because I don't really keep up with the offensive line as much as the skill players. But
Yeah.
As long as I feel like if our group is average, like I to the point where like if they're not bottom 10 in sacks and pressures a lot, I think we'll be fine, dude. As long as you give Howell the time to air it out deep to Terry, Jahan, Curtis, Diami. I mean, Byron Pringle, he just signed, and the tight end group, especially with Robinson and Gibson. Who knows, man? Who knows? I just think as long as it's an average group, we'll be fine.
Raza. Always out here repping his Cowboys, or I should say Cow turds.
No, he's actually coming tomorrow to training camp with us. I told him to wear a Cowboys hat. He has no idea what's the amount of
Oh
hate.
man, I hope you wear a Cowboys hat. I hope you wear a Cowboys hat. Like genuinely, send a pic too, bro.
I'm just
Of you
gonna.
wearing a Cowboys hat. Yeah. Everybody's gonna clown you, bro. But yeah, I mean, Sam Howell's done some good things too. He had a deep pass to Brian Robinson at the back of the end zone today. He had a deep pass to Terry McLaurin earlier this week. I mean, you haven't really heard. Nobody's really heard.
Oh,
My
he just
thoughts
threw his
on
first
Sam Howell.
interception today
He
to
did,
Cam
yes.
Curl. So first, Cody Barton, literally a mini Cole Holcomb. I'm not
That was
gonna
off of Brissett, right?
Brissett, yeah, that was off of Brissett. And then Cam Curl, shout out to him. He had the interception. It was just down the middle. So again, it's nothing really crazy to say. I don't know if you saw Chase is signing my forehead. I don't know if you saw Josh's tweet, but I don't know if this is crazy. He said like, "Oh yeah, I'm looking at the next coming of Peyton Manning," when he talks about Sam. So again, you don't want to be too amped up.
This was Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Josh Taylor, good friend of the channel. Big supporter, nice guy too. But that take, I disagree. First, this is what I mean. Because we haven't had much success at the quarterback position as a fan base. We think everybody's the next this, that, and another. Let's watch them actually produce on the field before getting burnt as a fan base once again. Please. Haven't we got burnt long enough? I get it. It's a new regime, right? But this is the quarterback that was not picked by this regime. So, like, can we wait, bro? Can we wait, please? Like all this talk, about Sam Howell. Oh, he's already showing. Oh my gosh, he's gonna be special. It's practice. Sure, somebody's gonna throw out there. Oh, Terry McLaurin in training camp was amazing, and they kept him under wraps, and he ended up lighting up the entire league. Speaking of 92 top 100 players. Okay. But
that was 94, 92.
Or 94, my bad. 94.
Bro, come on. Like, if you have Garrett Wilson over Terry McLaurin, the fact that CD and AJ, I think it's still popularity. Hopefully, the bias is gone now that Dan is gone. But come on, 90.
There's no way you should put Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, Justin Fields higher than Terry McLaurin. Justin freaking Fields.
Yeah, Justin Fields higher than Trevor Lawrence. I saw that too. Yeah. Bro, people are like, I'm definitely, bro. I made a whole video about like how proud I am of the hybrid sort of quarterbacks and stuff. But bro, like, come on, this is not RG. Like, this is just. Do you want to see his passing stats? Like, this is not Lamar Jackson when it comes to dual threat ability, bro. Not yet. We'll see how Justin Fields does this upcoming year. But this is a ranking of like up until this point, so it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, Sam Howell's looked good. He's looked good out there. I am excited, but I mean, when people throw out their quarterback rankings and have Sam Howell near the bottom of those quarterback rankings, I am not pissed at all. Not at all, because he's unproven. He hasn't shown anything. He had a long pass to Terry McLaurin in the regular season, last game of the season. One game. Okay. Also, for that long pass, he also had a terrible interception in the back of the end zone when there was 3-4 Cowboys players right around that the receiver that he was throwing to. So like, he was off and on. He had a good touchdown pass to Terry. Okay. All right. He did some things with his feet. He showed some promise. Like, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, he's going to be nothing. He showed some promise, but he's very unproven to the point where nobody should be pissed at him being at the bottom of a lot of quarterback rankings right now in terms of top 32. So that's my thoughts on Sam Howell.
Yeah, I mean, me, I'm a little bit more optimistic than you, even though that's not hard to do. But Sam, I think.
Well, who's more right, typically at the end of the season, bro. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, whatever. Anyway, with Sam, like you got a guy who full off season under his belt,
Mm,
had some experience, had some reps and playing with the ones. I mean, we took time. We played that last game though, didn't mean anything. So I really think, especially with Eric Bieniemy and just this dark cloud not here anymore, it's just full on football for Sam. And they asked him, I think, or media asked him, would you be considered to be one of the quarterbacks in the quarterback series for this upcoming season? He said probably not. He doesn't want it to be a distraction. So I can't wait, dude. Like the day like Sam Howell, if it's week one, FedEx 4 touchdowns over 300 yards. Give me that Sam Howell jersey. I don't want. Well, actually, no. Carson did that last year. I'll give like the first 4 weeks. Like first four
bro,
weeks.
you gave yourself the answer of why you should not be so through the bro. I've seen so much on social media, bro. For as much as like I haven't been on social media recently because of how busy life is and stuff, but like I've seen enough to know, bro, what are people talking about, man? This is what gets our fan base burnt every single year. And I feel like humbly saying this, like sometimes I gotta be like, that person that's just like, guys, like be real with yourselves. Like I get it, new owner, but that's not going to guarantee us 2, 3 more wins. Like some people are saying, like the roster is as is. I think what I want to talk about, what I want to talk about, yeah, DB, it's been a minute. What I want to talk about is our defense. Specifically, bro, this might be a hot take. Everyone knows our defensive line, amazing, yada yada yada, right? Amazing. I'm very excited about our secondary, bro. Like, very, very excited.
Yeah.
Very, very, very excited. Like, even before training camp started, I was very excited because I just thought of all the possibilities and like the versatility of having Cam Curl, Derek Force, Cam Curl, one of the best safeties in football, and you have Derek Force as well, up and coming safety. I mean, you have you spent your first 2 picks. Like at the moment, I was like, what are we doing spending another pick on a secondary player when we have needs at tight end? I still think we have a need at tight end. Yes, I said it. Tight end, offensive line. Like, what are we doing? But nah, bro. Emmanuel Forbes, Quan Martin, who a lot of people are hyping up right now. The versatility, Benjamin St. Juice, who I've been hyping up,
Mm-hmm.
sir.
I love that
Kendall
celebration.
Fuller, I know, I
Mm-hmm.
love it too. Kendall
BT.
Fuller, like who you could say whatever you want about him. Yes, BT, you can say whatever you want about him, but he's been stable, above average player for us, unlike Charles Leno on the offensive line. I mean, bro, I like our secondary a lot, bro.
I do too.
Like a
Especially
lot.
if our defense can get there, the defensive line can get there. Oh, we
Yeah,
picks for days. Mayo Forbes
exactly.
pick six to the house.
And even though I'm not high on Chase, like even if he brings a little bit of production, like more than what we've had with Hill, with Smith Williams, KJ Henry. I mean, it's not saying that much, but like even if we have more production than that, bro, like we
Top
could be a
five.
really good defense, bro. Like a
Top
really, really good defense that is gonna help a young quarterback. Um I'm still unsure if I'm gonna make a video about this, but what would also help a quarterback like Sam Howell? Going out there and signing Dalvin Cook. Oh, we have too many running backs, Nati. We have Brian Robinson. We have Antonio Gibson, who's not going to be here past this year. Why should we go after another running back? Why should we give good money to another running back? First of all, it's probably not going to be a high salary. Saquon in his prime, right? Young, um, got a 1 year, $11 million contract. I'm expecting less than 10, maybe 9, 10 max for Dalvin Cook, which is doable with our cap situation. I would love Dalvin Cook here in DC, but we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not forward thinking like that. We're not forward thinking like that, which is fine. It's not fine actually, but it is what it is.
I
I
think
mean,
Dalvin Cook to the Jets is probably the most.
I know
I'm
I
gonna
heard
agree.
that.
But I think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, but I mean, we could have swooped in. These last couple of
I'm
weeks.
telling you, B Rob,
We are
dude.
comfortable.
B Rob this year
Bro,
could
why
go.
not Dalvin Cook and B-Rob, bro? Why we always gotta be so comfortable with everything as is, bro? What in life, bro? The biggest thing in life that I always tell you, bro, and I tell
Here we go.
everybody,
Here we go. Here we go.
bro, like don't ever be comfortable. Keep striving, right, for better, right? Keep pursuing opportunities, bro, because one day you're gonna be at a spot, be at a point, be in a workplace or in a school or whatever institution that you never thought would be possible, but you're there because you kept striving for it. You kept pushing for it. This organization, bro, at least front office, okay, we're good. We've got a new owner, all that, forward thinking president, yes. But in terms of player staff, bro, like what are we doing? We're comfortable with our tight end situation. Logan Thomas, yay! What, 2 years removed from a 600-yard season? Injury play, Logan Thomas. Shout out Virginia Tech, but injury, and shout out to Logan. We talked to him. But come on, let's be real with ourselves. He's our starting tight end going to the season. His age 31 season. We have some money. Running back, I get it. B-Rock, bro. Who is the number one B-Rock fan, bro? Right after we
It
drafted?
was not
Exactly. Like I get it. We have one running back. Why not have two? You know what's a good example of it? What the Jets are about to do. Brees Hall. About to get Dalvin Cook. Brees Hall was, bro, he was about to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, bro. Probably over Garrett Wilson if he stayed healthy. Like, why do we have to be so comfortable with things as is? Antonio Gibson, bro, I don't think he's going to be here past this year.
Come on, with Eric Bieniemy, I think somehow we can use him better. Like we can utilize him in the passing game.
I'd rather have Dalvin Cook in this system with the more money that he's probably going to go for than Antonio Gibson at his value in this system with the point that I think he's going to be gone after this. Like my point here is that like I think Dalvin Cook is someone you can like he could be here for the next 2-3 years. I don't think Antonio Gibson with Antonio Gibson once he starts racking up the yards and get some better production this year under the system, he's going to go for more money, bro. And I think we're going to realize, oh, Antonio Gibson, is he a product of the system, which I think he's going to be this year, or is it really the talent that we're paying, right? So, but with Dalvin Cook, it's both. He could do really well in the system. It's also the talent that we're paying. So I'd rather have that kind of player. But I feel like maybe, we should not discuss this as much today because it's probably not going to happen. Yeah. Well, I'm in law school, working for the summer, but yep, still in school. Stay in school, kids. Naeem Forbes will be defensive rookie of the year and better than Gonzalez. I can see that. Although Gonzalez has done some good things too in Patriots camp, so that's what I've heard. So really throughout the offseason. So I don't know. They both could be really good players. I've heard Joey Porter has done some good things too. Early second round pick from the Steelers. So someone who a lot of people were projecting to come here to DC. Super Bowl incoming. Oh, chill out. Chill out, Naeem. Chill out. Abdul, I mean, what other topics do you want to talk about from training camp day 3?
I think the kicker situation. They signed Michael Badgley.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously for me, I would prefer like Joey Sly just because he has such a nice last name, but there are times where it's like when like the simple kicks, it's like what you're doing, bro. So I don't get it. Like, you can make a 50-yard plus bomb, but you can't make
that one game where he made everything, bro.
Yeah,
remember that one
Eagles,
game?
The Eagles, right?
Yeah,
that was a huge game. So I obviously VT, I still have some loyalty towards him, but if he's effing it up and Badgley is clearly like beating him when it comes to competition and training camp, you got to sign Badgley. I just want a stable kicker, bro. I don't think it's that hard to ask for. Why can't we get a Justin Tucker? Just a guy who's here for so long. Not his caliber. Not his caliber, but a guy that's just here for so long. That's like a position that we don't need to talk about for a couple of years,
I mean, we kind of had that with Dustin Hopkins, but a lot of us, including myself, were calling for him to be released.
Like Tressway, for example.
Way earlier.
Like, let's have a kicker like Tressway. We don't have to worry about him because he's always delivering. Don't be top 5. Top 10 would be awesome. Top 15, just do your job and make them kicks,
Yeah. And what about a Cam Curl extension? That is a good question. Extension time is upon us. We should sign him to an extension. I just don't know. Like, I had a good idea for Jonathan Allen extension, like at the beginning of this channel, like how much it would go for. I think I did say like 17, 18 million and ended up doing that. But for Cam Curl, bro, I'm a little unsure on how much because his stats are not eye popping, but his PFF rating is. All the little things he does are. So it's a little tricky when it comes to like coming up with an estimate for his new contract. I mean, you have thoughts, Abdullah? Like average per year?
Yeah. How much is like the highest paid safety getting paid right now?
That's a good question.
I
We
don't
can
even
look that
know
up.
the numbers like that.
Look that up.
Off topic, but if they change the name again, I mean,
Oh,
shoot.
true. There's been that conversation opened up.
Yeah.
That's what that would be 4 names in 5 years because they're
go,
not changing it for this
Hey,
upcoming
I'm
season.
just saying, if we can go back to Redskins, that wouldn't be.
Bro, we're not going to, bro.
But would you wouldn't hate that, right? You would love that, right?
I plead the fifth. I'll say I would love it to be Red Wolves. I would love it to be Red Wolves.
Red Wolves would be tough because, like, imagine third
tough.
down, everyone howling. Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, no, that'd definitely be cool. Nah, Red Wolves. I think Red Wolves outside of Redskins, or like in terms of names that are commonly thought of, like that fit with like this organization. Obviously, Redskins was the previous name, right? But like Red Wolves, I feel like it's great. Like you said, howling. But even beyond, let's fingers crossed Sam Howell stays here for a long time and is our quarterback answer finally. Although he was a 5th-round pick. Yes,
Don't hate
it as a first, but I'm not hating. I'm just saying. Speaking facts, bro. Only facts, no lies. But even beyond, his time, like I don't know. I just really love the Red Wolves name, bro. Going back to ACTR, but I don't know, bro. At this time, I'm just tired of the name changes.
Yeah, bro. It's so much, bro. I already have a Washington football team jersey and a Commanders jersey. I can't spend no more money, bro.
Bro, even looking at like the press conference for Josh Harris, looking at the types of jerseys people are wearing at training camp and stuff, like type of gear, bro, it's like that's embarrassing, bro. We got like Commanders football team, Redskins, like what are we doing, man? Yeah. Like that doesn't get to you, bro, at all. Like, I don't know. For me personally, I get it's all the same colors, but like I feel like that just shows how like unstable this organization has been, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. But again, brighter days are ahead of us, man. We can only talk so much about the past, It's like a bad relationship. Like, we get it. That last ex was toxic, but you got to move on. Keep on moving. Like you said, keep on improving and find ways to, keep on pushing.
Yeah. Trying to figure out some other things we can talk about. It was Jacoby Brissett who threw that pick to Cody Barton today.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's much.
Durant Payne, he hasn't been in training camp, but that's like a toe injury. I hope it's not turf toe. I don't think it's anything crazy. It's probably really, really minor. And he just got paid too, so there's no point in rushing him back. I'm excited for Darian Mathis, Crimson Tide.
Facts.
I forgot about him.
Exactly, bro. I'm telling you, this defense, bro. John Allen, Jerome Payne, Darian Mathis, Ridgeway as well, who did some really good things for
Obata. I think our backups could be starters on like caliber teams.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm genuinely excited about this defense. Like genuinely excited. Oh, and someone who's not being talked about among the fan base. I think he's flown under the radar after not doing that well his first year. But Jamin Davis, I think he's only going to continue becoming better and better. And this year might be his breakout year. I'm just saying, you heard it here first.
This year, because
July 28th.
It's not. If it's not this year,
then
when you're gonna.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be this year. It could be next because he's still under contract. But I agree with you. Like, yeah, it should probably be this year, or else.
The thing is, the reason why we have more of a leash on Chase is because we've seen when he plays elite. Jamin Davis, we've seen flashes, but we haven't seen consistency.
Can I be honest with you? I think there's more of a leash on. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
If it was up to me, I think there should be more of a leash on Jamin Davis than Chase. Because yes, Chase had a great year his first year, but I won't forget what he did his second year, bro. That's unacceptable. You're regressing to the point where you have 1.5 sacks through 9 games, bro. Sacks aren't everything, Nazi. He was an edge rusher. Sacks are pretty much the name of the game. That's what gets you paid. 1.5 sacks through 9 games. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. That was before he got injured. Then he had the long injury, crazy injury. Was out for almost, a whole year, calendar year. Then came back last 3 games. Didn't do anything. I mean, I guess he helped the run game or run stopping, but nah, bro. Like Chase, bro, I am not high on Chase. Like, the thing that's giving me hope though with Chase is that the potential, bro. Like he has all the traits that you want out of a pass rusher. For me, it's like, okay, you have the God-given traits, but do you have like the actual like skill, like technique wise? Like, do you know what you should be doing with your hands in order to be the top 5, top 10 pass rusher in this league? I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Abdul, like what is giving you hope with Chase?
I think it's the fact that it's a finally fully healthy Chase Young, no brace, there's no caution, and obviously it was a bad injury. It really was. I mean, most people just can't,
But Abdul, my point though is like, do you not remember what the last time he was fully healthy? Like what he did? Nothing.
Yeah. I mean, he played. What was it? 9.5 sacks of defensive rookie of the year.
7.5 sacks. And then, no. I mean his second year, bro. The last time he was fully healthy was his second year. Through 9 games.
Yeah, it is concerning. It is concerning, but they did fire that defensive line coach. And I'm not saying like, hey, like it was all his fault, but he's still young, and I think I'm not saying he's gonna be elite, but if it's not this next 8 games, he's out of here. It's nothing much else said. You just gotta look back and just say, okay, let's observe.
It just sucks because when you have a top 2, top 3 pick, bro, in the whole draft, you have to hit on those players, man. You have to. You have to hit. And the last 2 times that we have had that situation, right? Yeah, last 2 times that we've had that situation, top 3 pick, Chase Young and RG3.
But Robert was like a whole different thing because
I know, but it's like we're not hitting. Like when you have a top 3, you have to hit because you're such a bad organization, such a bad team.
I
agree. To the point where like, that's such a big investment, bro. Even salary wise, that's a big investment for a draft pick. Yeah, Naeem, that's exactly what Abdullah said earlier on the stream. Evaluate him until the trade deadline and then make a decision. But yeah, bro, I don't know about Chase. I will say Montez. I think we should re-sign Montez.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, but I don't think Montez, and this is what, Chase has a higher ceiling. I don't think Montez is ever going to be a high sack guy. Yeah, but who knows? Actually, I said the same thing about Durant Payne. This man just blew up his last year, so hopefully Montez Sweat can. Bro, that's 3 straight years. Jonathan Allen blowing up, then Durant Payne blowing up. Maybe Sweat and or Young. I don't know. Contract year. I don't know, bro.
Oh, a guy. I mean, this is the defense. So Khaleke Hudson. I think
I've heard very good things.
Praise about him. I mean, obviously, how long has he? Did we draft him? I don't know what's his like.
2021, I believe.
2021. So he could potentially be a guy where he pops out of nowhere. It could play like a Kevin Pierre-Louis role where he's just out there like
True. It's good
sideline to sideline. So we'll see.
Very athletic. Yeah. It's a very good comparison. Yeah, Jamin Davis, Cody Barton, Khaleke Hudson, Mayo. I mean, it's not bad. It's not
great.
Great. That's not bad. Should have done. We can definitely and we should have done better at the position, upgrading it this offseason. But like Cody Barton, you're replacing Cole Holcomb. I mean, that's a push, bro. It's kind of the same, bro.
Yeah,
it's really kind of the same. But yeah, I mean, they might not have to do much when you have a secondary like we have now and then defensive line like you have now. But man, bro, it would be so great if we just had that marquee linebacker, bro. Like a real constant, like someone like, bro.
Like a Micah Parsons.
Bro, like like the leader of the defense, bro, at the line, like a London Fletcher, bro. Oh my gosh, bro.
And I'll
Like
keep saying it is ironic that our defensive head coach and our head coach played linebacker position, and they were, the
they're
most
not forward
experienced.
thinking, bro. That's why they're not gonna go for Dalvin Cook. That's why they're not gonna do. Oh, I paid another really, bro. You can never have too many great players, especially in Eric Bieniemy's system, bro. I mean, it's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Expectations for Eric B.
I think our offense should be above average in everything, running, passing. I think that's if
You
not
said
that,
above average.
I think like it should be top 15.
You know we were one of the worst this past year, right?
I know, and I'm thinking if it's not 10 to 15, is there any improvement then
I think we'll be about average.
for passing or
Um,
running?
I
Or
think total stats will be about average. I think we'll be. That's tough though. You probably thought maybe you'd be an easy answer. Like you probably thought you knew which way I was going, but like honestly, like I don't know. I don't know. Like I could see because Sam Howell has great offensive weapons, at least at the receiver position, right? And Jahan Dotson, he could have. I think he's gonna have an 1,000-yard season. Let's talk about like our optimism. Like I think Jahan Dotson is going over 1,000 yards this season. We're gonna have 2,000-yard receivers. But then like Brian Robinson, I heard. I read the article. I think it was an ESPN article that said he seems so much better which makes sense, right? At
Yeah,
this point, right, than last year. So he could go off this year as well. Gibson, I've heard that he's going to be more of a receiver for us, or he wants to be more of a receiver, which I hope so, bro. We've been calling on that for many years because his vision as a running back. I've been saying this since like the start of the channel, bro. Like it's not there. It's not where it should be. When he's out in space, though, that's where he excels. I don't know, bro. I know it's a long-winded answer, but I don't know. I don't know which is going to be better in terms of rushing or passing this year. But I think in terms of total stats, I think we're going to be about average on offense, which, bro, could be good enough for the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, okay, this
Maybe
is a good.
Cole Turner could somehow. I don't know. I'm not saying you will, but maybe.
Not yeah. I mean, there's always potential, bro. But it's like we did nothing at the tight end position. Absolutely nothing this. Everybody was saying we're gonna get a tight end, bro. Like at some point in the draft, we did nothing. Thank you, Naeem. Like he is a big question. He's getting older too, older and injury prone, bro. That's a terrible combo. And he's tall. That's a terrible combo, bro. To be tall and then to have those sort of things attached to you, bro.
Naeem and I were talking about it. Imagine like a healthy Jordan Reed on this offense with the Terry
Amazing.
and John.
Amazing. Oh my gosh. Gibson as a bro, amazing. Amazing. I will say Gibson, bro, he could have a Jerick McKinnon type of season. Like what McKinnon did for the Chiefs last year. I could see that for Gibby.
We'll see, man.
Yeah. I like our weapons. Like I really like our roster. But there's just the holes that we had before this offseason started. Like, I don't think, other than secondary, which I think we've addressed, we have not addressed tight end, bro. Offensive line, okay, Andrew Wiley and Nick Gates, bro. I guess. Maybe we'll be an average offensive line this year. I guess. But you got rid of Andrew Norwell, Trey Turner. Okay. Who did you replace them with? Chris Paul. A name that we might need to look out for the next couple of years is Braden Daniels, bro. Because he's a tackle that we drafted this year. Showed some good things in college. Our left tackle is not getting any younger, and also not that good. Braden Daniels. I mean, are any of these young offensive linemen that we have, bro? Do you see them as being building blocks in the future?
It's a tough question. It really is. I don't know. It really depends on how I'll say the first couple of games. Like if it's really, really bad to the point where like Sam has no time to throw, or there's no blocks being made. I think that's when you have to like, okay, you got to draft offensive lineman, like the next year's draft, sitting behind these three students, really, yeah. So I don't know. It's just crazy because we've had guys like Brandon Sheriff, Trent Williams, and Chase Roulier, who when healthy was good. Morgan Moses. So we'll see. We'll see. You just got to
Yeah.
see what Eric B does and hopefully cook up something where Sam has time to throw.
Hopefully, bro. Hopefully. But yeah, bro. When I forgot who mentioned this, but like when your biggest question marks are when you have a young quarterback, when your big question marks are offensive line, quarterback, and tight end, the quarterback's best friend, that's not great. Not great. It's just not great. That is not great. Also, I think this is Ron's last year.
Yeah, I think so too.
Although he was happy, he looks stress free.
looks
Oh,
younger.
another thing that bugs me, bro. Oh my, so many things, bro. I want to talk about time. But listen, Ron seems stress free. That's gonna guarantee us 2 or 3 more wins. Respectfully, no, that will not. Just like a new owner will not guarantee us 2 or 3 more wins. Sure, that might help, but that's not going to guarantee anything. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I like our second, bro. Like I don't know, man. For as much like I might be like a realist or someone who's a pessimist, as you would say. Like I might be one of the most optimistic, bro, about our secondaries. Like I'm saying this like right after our draft, bro. Like I like our secondary a lot, a lot. I like our defensive line, of course. Linebackers are, I think they're okay, which is going to be good enough. But they're okay. I would love a stud linebacker, but they're not going to do that with this lack of forward thinking in our player management staff. I like our receivers, of course. De'Ami Brown has shown some good things.
I think this is the year where if Diami like it's not like
it's
like I don't last year it was after the Tennessee game where like okay we'll see him more, but if there's one guy that could unleash him, it could be Sam Howell and Eric Bieniemy. So
I don't know, bro. We'll see. And you mentioned the signing that we just had at receiver. Like I really like our receiver group. I really do. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is Curtis's last year, right?
Yeah.
Because he signed a 3-year contract. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think people are talking about that. So it's put up or shut up time for Curtis Samuel as well. Yeah. But yeah, I like our receivers. I don't like our tight ends. Don't like our offensive line. And quarterback is question mark. But again, when you have a young quarterback, you need your offensive line to be good. Or a young quarterback that is unproven, you need your offensive line to be good. And you need a quarterback's best friend in a tight end. And Logan, I don't know, man. Like Logan, he could have a good season and prove us wrong. But it's like, bro, just think about all the circumstances that went into the season, bro. And you saw the tight end depth chart as is. I feel like it's irresponsible, bro, to not add anything to the position and think like it's going to be okay.
I think they really like Cole Turner.
Get lucky if it's okay.
I think they just really like Cole Turner.
I guess, bro. I guess. Venegro Jones. What I've hated about our offense in the past, and I definitely feel will change under EB is the discipline. No more penalties that stop drives. We pick up a third down, but have a penalty that kills. I agree. I think EB's already shown that no nonsense sort of mentality in practices and stuff. And I like our offense. I didn't mention I like our offense coordinator. Don't like our head coach. I like in terms of X's and O's, but as a leader, A plus. But yeah, I don't know, man. That is true. He's just because I don't think he's ever going to get a head coaching job. Like even as good the defense, he should have gotten one by now if he was going to get a head coaching job, right? After last season, and the type of 2 out of the last 3 years we've had a top 5 defense, and we haven't had like the most stud secondary players, but I know we've been very good in our secondary as well. But I don't think he's going to be a head coach because of how bad his previous tenures have been. Also, his comments, politics, all that too. But yeah, he's just there. I mean, he's doing great work. He's a great defensive coordinator, a great defensive coordinator. So, for as much as we struggled early on in the last couple of seasons, he always turns it on towards the end of the season. And I think Cam Crow mentioned this. He's very excited about the defense because this is year 4. This is year 4 of the Jack Del Rio system, right? Year 4. And a lot of these players have grown and learned and, just developed as players under the system. So it could be really good.
Yeah, I mean, Jack is he's a dinosaur. So I don't know what else
He's
to
a
say.
dinosaur, but he's coaching up some really good defenses, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Really good defenses. We just got to get the offense right.
All right.
Another thing, bro, people guaranteeing, like, I don't know, it kind of bugs me, bro, when people say our biggest addition of the year was Eric Bieniemy. Like, let me phrase it this way, bro. Like, Eric Bieniemy, I'm happy that he's here in DC, right? Like, I genuinely excited, like, to come to DC after his success in Kansas City, be offensive coordinator, great offensive coordinator, excited. But that should not be your greatest addition. Like, your greatest addition should be a player, bro. Especially when you have a roster like this. We were on the, very close to the playoffs. Like, it just frustrates me, like, that we didn't do much. And I get it. Okay, we couldn't spend a lot of money because we were going through ownership change and all that. But, like, bro, we had cap space. Like, I don't know, bro. Stuff like this just bugs me.
I don't know, man. You just got to be optimistic and see how it all plays out come week 1. I know
I'm realistic. I can't be optimistic about this team until I have a reason to be optimistic. I am realistic about this team always. Realism includes the secondary could be really good. Defensive line obviously could be really good. Wide receiver group can be really good. But yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. It just doesn't make sense. No. It wasn't just EB. It was Dan Snyder leaving. I think that was why he said we had the best offseason. Like, come on. I mean, I get.
that's a W in my book.
Yes, but like, bro, I'm just thinking about. We talked about this, right, Abdullah? Being outside the DMV the last 5 years for extensive periods of time, I just started to really realize how irrelevant this franchise is. Like, outside the DMV, like, nobody talks about us because we've just been so bad for so long. Like, the only time people talk about us is the off the field stuff. And it's like, I'm just thinking of like, and I've had like, I've been privileged to meet a lot of cool different people around the country and stuff. And it's like, nobody cares. And I feel like they look at us as a laughing stock. And I feel like this is one of the, your best move is ownership change. I mean, true, you're not wrong, but like, I would have loved to make a splash at a player position, like a Dalvin Cook, like Bucky Brooks suggested we do as a splash, with the new owner. It would be cool if we have an owner and Josh Harris that's, like a Matt Ishbia who just goes for it. Like, I would love that as an owner. But I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah. Sit back and see, man.
Exactly. And apologize if, I was rambling today, guys. Just had a lot to get off my chest with regards to this team. It's been a minute. Sorry for the wait. Hopefully more content in the future. It's just very, very busy life, but very grateful for sure. Appreciate all you guys' support. Abdullah, appreciate you, bro, as always, for joining. And we have Naeem, who we posted on our Instagram page and has made content already for our channel. New content creator on here. We are a team of 5. Count it. How many, Abdullah?
Got 5.
5. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll have more training camp updates as they come. But please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the DMVSportsZone channel, where we like to post fire content like this as much as possible. Also, go follow our Twitter page, or X, I guess. Yeah, Elon. At DMVSportsZone, Instagram page, all lowercase DMVSportsZone. And he's single-handedly ruining my favorite app. And our TikTok at DMVSportsZone as well. And we also have a Threads at DMV Sports Zone. If you
Oh, we
guys would like,
do? You made
have a
one?
thread.
Oh,
Yes, we do. Elon. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe again, and see you on the next one. Peace. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on.